Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping.com. I just wanted to pop in with a really quick video to show you how to use the balloon pop-up thinlits. They look like this, balloon pop-up thinlits, and they go along with the Balloon Adventures stamp set, which is discontinuing. It's being discontinued. It's on the retiring list, along with the thinlits. But I thought everyone needs to make birthday cards or does birthday scrapbooking pages, and so I thought I'd show you how cool these are in case you want to pick them up. You will need a big shot in order to use the thinlits, but it's super easy, and this one's really cool, and I'll show you some of the things it can do. First thing I'm going to show you is this big piece right here. And this is unique. This is very different. I don't have any other thinlit sets that have anything like this on it. And the reason these are called balloon pop-up thinlits is because of this piece right here. So first I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock cut at 8.5 by 5.5. And it is scored at 4.5, just like if I was going to fold it and make an A2 card. So what you want to do is take your magnetic platform. I like to use the magnetic platform for framelits that have intricate cuts on them because, well, it's a magnet and the die sticks to it. So I'm going to line this up. And then what you would do is you would take this piece, you want the sharp edge part down, and this line right here, you want to line it up with your score line. See how it sucks right down since it's a magnet on there? Hold it on nice and tight. So let's see, I do my best to line it up right there with that line. And as you can see, this just barely fits on here. All right, let's see, does that look straight? Looks straight. Put my top cutting plate on. Yes, this looks like a mess, and that's what it's exactly supposed to look like. When you get it brand new, they'll be nice and shiny, but after even one cut, it's going to start looking like this. This will still last you a really long time. If you feel that your cutting plates are just no good anymore, you can always buy replacement. I believe they're $11 for a set of 2, something along those lines. So here's my big shot, and I'm just going to feed this in and run it through. That crackling sound it's making, totally normal. It's supposed to do that. All right, so here's what we got. Take the top off, and now if I can get my magnet to unstick. All right, get rid of this. Now when I pop this off, see, it's just like this, and things are punched out. Now what I like to do, some thinlits have really intricate cuts, and sometimes it's hard to get the pieces out. So what you can do is you can take our, now I forget what this is called, but it's the die brush. It comes with this little pad, and you would just lay whichever thinlit it is, and you can press this and it punches all the pieces out for you. Same thing on your die if you're wanting to get all those leftover pieces out. You just would go like this really quick, and then when you pop it up, see, everything is popped out. So this is a great tool. This particular one is being discontinued, but a new one is coming out in the new catalog that starts on June 1st. All right, so now we have this piece right here, and what I would normally do is if you're wanting to decorate a card, obviously this is for a card, is I would stamp it now before you fold it, and that's when this stamp set comes into play. All of these balloons, I'll show you the inside, all of these balloons you could stamp right onto your balloons. There's the swirly pieces, there's a whole bunch of sentiments that you could stamp right onto the banner. There's all kinds of things you can do. There's even other pieces you could cut to put on top of these. This stamp set is called Balloon Adventures, and it has No One Deserves a Happier Birthday Than You, Here's to Another Year Full of Adventures, Open Me Already. I use that one a lot on packaging. It's your birthday, let's celebrate, party on, happy birthday, the best is yet to come. So it's a fun stamp set. So let's say you have stamped and decorated this how you want. Then you'll see the Thinlit die had put little score lines right here, and there's still a little bit of a score line there. So what you would do is you would just barely score on the score lines, And once that is finished, you would glue it down into your card. And what happens is, once you do that, you get something like this. So this is a card that I had already made, and you can see how I glued down this piece, and then what it's meant to do is pop up like that. On this card, I just did basic stamping. I just did the basic stamping of the balloons, used some washi tape from the Balloon Advent, or from the, I think it's called Party Animal Suite, still available. It's the front of my card. All right, so now I want to show you, that was the big giant die, that's this one. But I want to show you what else this Thinlit set can do. So this piece right here, not only can it be used to pop up cards, but you can take the piece, and once you've cut it out, cut the sides off, and now you just have this cute little front piece that you could stamp again. And you could, if you were going to do this, I wouldn't recommend scoring it first, but you could just glue that to a card front and make that your card front. You could put a glassine sheet behind it and make it a shaker card. There's lots of different options. These three pieces right here, or yes, these three right here, and this little tiny bow, these make these pieces. So we have this balloon, it's from this one, and this balloon from this one. We have the bow, and we have the little tiny bow. Now I cut these out just with some macaron cardstock just to show you what it's like. Let me see if I need to zoom in here. Zoom in a little bit so you can see better. All right, so as you can see, these are really fun because you can cut these out and then you could place them over stamped images that you've already done, and it just adds some dimension to the front of your card. Also, this bow corresponds very nicely with, I'll show you in a second that one, but the little tiny bow corresponds nicely with this bow right on here, so if you wanted to pop that up on there. All right, now next I'll show you this piece right here. This is what I was talking about. This cut right here, once you place it over a 2-inch piece of cardstock, it doesn't matter how long it is, you will get something like this. All right, and you can make it as long or as short as you want. And this would be a cute tag topper, or just a tag for a gift, but this bow does fit nicely over the top of that if you wanted to do that. Now, this piece right here is pretty nifty. Again, it's 2 inches, and it doesn't matter how long your piece of cardstock is, but you would set it over the center of your piece of cardstock. If this was the center, cut side down. And what you would get is a piece like this. And it comes with the score lines. You fold it over, and it's a nifty little tag. It's already punched. You could cut it in half and have 2 tags, or you can put it together and then open it and write inside of your gift, like a gift tag, and tie it to the top of a present. So I love that. And then this last little piece right here, obviously this could be the stem of a balloon. And I have that piece cut out right here. It's just simple, could be a balloon stem. But what was cool was the negative of this piece looked something like this. It's just like that. And this works really well to slide a gift card inside, or to slide your tag inside, or you could slide something like this inside if this was mounted to a card. It's really fun, and it's just something new and different you could do with that. So if you're making lots of things for birthdays, do a lot of gift packaging, make a lot of cards, this would be a really neat Thinlit set to own, and I recommend that you get it before it's sold out. Right now, as of today, it's still completely available, but on June 1st, our new catalog starts, and all of these items are going to be discontinued. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check me out on A to Z Stamping.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.